Good evening. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Friday, October 6, 2017. We have a lot going on out there, so let's get right to it. Temperatures this evening range from the upper 60s to lower 70s over the northern interior and mid to upper 70s along the coast. Notice the dew points are in the lower to mid 60s, and that means with light winds in place over the region, that's going to lead to the potential for some locally dense fog forming tonight on through tomorrow morning, with visibility in a few locations falling below a mile. So definitely keep an eye on that. Along with the fog, there will be a threat for a few isolated showers that we see hanging around a stationary front to the north of the region. These showers are generally going to be light, but they will be capable of producing some minor ponding on the roadways and reducing visibility at times. But for the most part, we're talking just about a few isolated showers. And that is pretty much going to be the theme all the way on through tomorrow. But then, well, things get interesting. Now, you see all this cloud cover that's building right here. We're starting to see the very northern edge of Tropical Storm Nate. Now, Nate is a rapidly intensifying tropical storm, and it looks like it's going to be a hurricane. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Meanwhile, we have our stationary front hanging around to the north of the region, and then this very strong upper-level shortwave that is heading towards the plains and we'll be heading towards our neck of the woods. So a lot to cover here. Meanwhile, there's another short wave right behind this one that's going to be riding along the cold front as well, and that's why we're going to see a threat of rainfall continuing all the way through Wednesday. So we have a lot to cover here. As far as Nate, as of 5 p.m., 4 p.m. Central, winds are up to 60 miles per hour. It was 45, jumped up to 60, pressure's down to 993 millibars. It's moving to the north-northwest at 21 miles per hour. Now, that is a fast-moving tropical system, and unfortunately is making a beeline right towards southeastern Louisiana and the Mississippi coast, and then is expected to rapidly move to the northeast through the Tennessee River Valley, Ohio River Valley, and then finally into the northern Mid-Atlantic by the time we get to Monday afternoon, and that's going to lead to plenty of rainfall. When you take a look at the satellite picture, very interesting to see as of 6 p.m. We're seeing the convection starting to wrap around the low-level center here. See this black here? This means that the cloud tops are 80 degrees Celsius, minus 80 degrees Celsius. That is very cold. And the colder the cloud top, the higher the cloud top, and the higher the cloud top, the stronger the lifting. So what we have here is a low-level tropical low that is producing intense lifting. And you see how some of these clouds here are fanning out? That means that the upper level circulation has developed where you get that outflow. So we're starting to see all the mechanisms come together with this tropical storm. Do not be surprised. Even though the forecast right now is for a Category 1 hurricane to make landfall, do not be surprised if this storm goes through some very rapid intensification before landfall. Right now, again, the forecast for a Category 1 hurricane, but we'll have to keep an eye on that for tomorrow afternoon to see if this storm is able to intensify even more so. So here's the forecast that we're looking for. For tonight, look out for a few isolated showers, a threat for some locally dense fog, lows in the mid-60s. For tomorrow afternoon, again, a threat for a few isolated showers, but much like today, a mix of sun and clouds. Overall, not too bad. Temperatures rising into the mid-70s on Long Island, upper 70s to lower 80s everywhere else, and it will be humid. By the time we get to Sunday night into Sunday morning, we're going to start to see showers start to expand throughout the region. And it's going to continue on through Sunday afternoon with some of these showers capable of some very heavy downpours. Look for lows in the upper 60s to lower 70s, highs in the mid to upper 70s along the coast, upper 70s to lower 80s in the Delaware River Valley. On Monday, the remnants of Nate will be moving through the region with some very heavy downpours at times. Meanwhile, our cold front will be approaching from the west. Look for temperatures on Monday to range from the upper 60s to lower 70s for lows and lower to mid 70s for highs along the coast, mid to upper 70s in the Delaware River Valley. Rainfall will be heavy at times on Monday. On Tuesday, we're going to continue to see the threat for tropical showers capable of some heavy downpours. We're going to see temperatures range from the upper 60s to lower 70s for lows. High temperatures in the upper 70s to lower 80s, a very tropical feel out there. And then on Wednesday, that cold front will clear, but then this other low pressure system will approach by the afternoon, leading to the threat for scattered showers throughout the region. Sunday will have temperatures ranging from the mid-60s for lows and lower to mid-70s for highs. On Thursday, we finally clear out, but our high pressure system will be moving to the north of the region. That means we're going to have an easterly wind, so look for a mix of sun and clouds on Thursday, with temperatures ranging from the upper 50s to lower 60s for lows and mid to upper 60s for highs. And on Friday, another cold front will move through in the afternoon with scattered showers. Look for low temperatures in the upper 50s to lower 60s, highs in the mid to upper 60s. Now, in terms of the rainfall for the region, between Sunday all the way on through Wednesday morning, we're looking at 1 to 2 inches of rain, with locally higher amounts as high as 3 inches, especially over eastern Pennsylvania. So we haven't had this amount of rain in quite some time, so it definitely will lead to the potential for some localized flash flooding and some major ponding on the roadways. So definitely use caution, especially on Sunday evening, Monday, and Tuesday morning. That is your forecast discussion for today. Thank you for following NYNJPA weather, and as always, stay safe out there.